De la right, my MVVs, welcome.
Yes, so they said Ooni of Ife was so angry that he draws ancient sword. Every Olori ran away. They say Igbi, Ebony. In fact, even the Blublo herself, okay? And Gospel, Blublo ran away. Gospel ran, took her to her heels. Everybody just as in disappeared. The way these Oloris are afraid of that ancient sword, maybe they sat them down to give them, stories and stories upon stories concerning the ancient sword, the way they ran it. Even Blublo, who was talking, ran away. You know why? They said that Pikin when no squeeze bitter leaf, in hand no go bitter. So anyhow you want to talk am now, when you know that your hand is bitter, you go run away now. No be ancient sword. Ancient sword does not attack you based on what you did today. From the one you did 2 years ago, that's when ancient sword begins to attack you from. And that is why these people dread the ancient sword so much. They are right though. They say a palace where drums of betrayal beat too loud will summon the spirit of justice, even in silence. And that is what is going on right now. Olori Naomi has been quiet now. Olori Naomi, we know Olori Naomi. When have you ever heard that Naomi came out to say anything or not to say anything, to defend herself or not to defend herself? Or when have you ever heard? Nothing. Even when this thing happened that Naomi was arrested and all of that, have you ever heard Naomi come out to say one thing again? No, she has not. Apart from when she, thanked her fans, people for standing up for her, and also, sympathize with families for their loss and all of that. Naomi doesn't come out. They say Pikin will say Mama no go sleep, he no go sleep. You're fighting Naomi every day. You're fighting her for doing nothing to you. You're fighting her for collecting her husband. You're fighting her for staying in her home. You're fighting her. You are the one who is in her home. You're the one who is fighting. She's not there. You are still fighting. What else do you want to collect from Olori Naomi? Nothing. They say when the argument became so much, Gospel was arguing. Ebony was arguing that, Blublo was lying against her, that she had nothing to do with the event that happened in December, that Blublo would do anything to get Ooni of Ife, Ooni of Ife's love, that she has done absolutely nothing, and Gospel herself came out to come and fight, that Blublo shouldn't call her name, that Blublo knows nothing about her, that she has never told Blublo anything about herself, that was she friends with Blublo? If she had sent anybody to Ibadan, how was Blublo supposed to know? Will she come and tell Blublo she sent anybody to Ibadan? Where are the evidence? Where is the evidence? Blublo should bring evidence that she's really sure that she was involved in what happened to Olori Naomi in December. Blublo says she has lots of evidence. That she is only ready to present evidence where if they know that they will use the evidence. That presenting evidence is not a problem. It's them using the evidence that is a problem. That was when Ooni of Ife stood up and told Blublo that, look, you all think that evidence are not being used. Evidence are being used. The way we use evidence as a traditional society is different from the way you use evidence in a normal society. That a day will come where you will know that your evidence, there have been so many and they have been used. It is not a small thing that is happening in the palace. It is not a small thing that is happening in the palace. As we are hearing, when that argument started, this one was arguing, that one was arguing, calling each other names. That was when they said Kabiyesi went to go and drag ancient sword that they should come and swear. For those who are crying louder than others, saying that they have nothing to do with what has happened to Queen Naomi from December till now, should come and swear. Come to the ancient sword, come and swear. They say immediately they heard about ancient sword, everybody ran away. Even Blublo ran away. You know why they are running? Because they know that ancient sword is not the way it used to be. Remember when they first came, the elders and everybody, they carried the ancient sword from where the ancient sword was supposed to be, and they carried it elsewhere. Took the ancient sword very far. Took it to a place where the ancient sword will not be active. People didn't know that they knew what they were doing. People didn't know that they knew what they were doing. And right now, the ancient sword has been returned back to where it's supposed to be. Very active. Hears everything. And the Oloris are aware. That is why at the mention of the ancient sword in the palace, everybody will run away. Kabiesi told them, you are denying. You say you have nothing to do with this. Come. Yes, if truly you have nothing to do with this, come. Come and swear to the ancient sword that you have nothing to do with what is going on right now in the palace. I want you to come and swear. They ran away, including Blublo. Kabiesi told them to leave the palace. Leave. They were saying, where were they going to stay this day? Kabiesi said, I bought houses for you outside. And you know why they are not, they don't want to leave? Because they feel like, should they leave the palace, they won't let them come back inside the palace. Ebony's family have already told her that they are just using this as, they are just trying to remove them with style. That if they leave, they will not come back. And that was, the narrative they brought to Blublo. As in, so that, saying that all the Oloris will now start fighting against, the Council of Elders, and all that wahala that happened that time will happen again. That was the narrative that Ebony's family started giving. It was Blublo who kicked against that narrative. It was Blublo who said, you cannot use me, no longer use me against my husband, and all of that. And now Blublo is saying that if they are ready, and let me tell you why it's very difficult for these women to swear to the ancient sword. They say the ancient sword, when you hold the ancient sword, if you're guilty, you're guilty. It's not about the one you did today. All the ones you have been doing, ancient sword will strike you and punish you for those. And that's why you see that the Loris are feeling very reluctant. And that is why they are not able to resolve issues so quickly, because they are always running away from swearing. An ancient sword is not something you force people to swear. When people run away, you term them guilty. And don't force them to swear to the ancient sword. They say that was how these Oloris ran away. Even the Blublo herself ran away. She ran away because she's afraid of the ones that she has done in the past. This is what we are hearing. If the information is correct, I'm going to bring you more update. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.